Imagine someone says your system has been compromised, there's vulnerability in your network, your server is under attack. Would you understand what they mean? In this lesson today, I'll be teaching you some basic concepts that you're supposed to understand in your cybersecurity journey. So stay with me. Hello everyone and welcome to Cybersecurity with Judith. In the previous lesson, we answered the question, what is cybersecurity? What is cyber attack? What is cyber crime? So in today's lesson, we are going to learn about some basic cybersecurity concepts. So these concepts are going to be our foundations to basic cybersecurity. So if you are able to understand this concept, you'll be able to it's going to make your cybersecurity journey very much easier, because within the course, we are going to be talking about this concept. So stay with me, your favorite tutor, as you're about to learn those concepts. So the first on our list is a system. So what do we understand by a system? A system, a collection of hardware, software, and other components work together to perform a specific task. So let's imagine your phone as a system. Your phone consists of hardware, software, application, and data. And all these whole components, they are combined together to help the phone to function properly. So if someone says, just like the hook in the beginning, your system has been compromised, that means one part of that system, either the hardware, the software, or the application, or the data, has been tampered with. So that's what it means by your system has been compromised. So the next on our list is a network. What do you understand by a network? A network is a section or a group of devices that are connected together for them to be able to share information or data. Let's assume you go to a cafe, right? They work on the system, but when they are printing, it's a printer that is printing out. So there's a network connecting that system that you're working on and that printer. So it is that network that helps the computer to send that information to the printer that, oh, I want to print. It's because there's a connection between them to communicate. Just the same way you can connect your laptop to your Wi-Fi of your phone. So that is you creating a network. Do you understand what network is? So network basically means a connection of one, two, or more devices for them to be able to share information or communicate together. If there is no network, if there's no connection, this device and that device cannot actually communicate together. So the essence of network is to connect two or more devices so that they will be able to communicate together. Do we get that? So far so good. I hope our lectures have been going well. If you have any question, you can actually drop it in the comment section. Free. This is a free class for everybody to understand, right? So number 4 on our list. Number 4 is an internet. What's an internet? An internet is a worldwide network. That is emphasis on worldwide. The emphasis here is on worldwide. It's a worldwide network that is everywhere in the world. It's a worldwide network of interconnected computers or devices. Interconnected computers or devices that allows people to communicate, share information, and access online services anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world is what connects it to the emphasis I said on worldwide web. Worldwide. So the internet allows people to watch videos. You can stay at home and watch video that is made anywhere in the world. You can access any server. You can access YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere in the world. It is because of the internet that is made possible. Now, just like the way we said in the beginning, when we were defining a server, we say a server is a computer that contain all the information and everything. Then clients, that is those ones that are requesting, can go to the server and any information they get, they can get it from the server, right? A server is just the major computer that has all the information on it. So an internet in this case, it connects worldwide. So I will make good example on that. So the next on our list is an IP address. IP address, just like the way if I am coming to, I'm a delivery man, right? And they gave me a parcel. They say, take this parcel, go and deliver it. They didn't give me an address of where I'm going to deliver this parcel. So automatically, where am I going? I'm not going anywhere. So that's where an IP address idea comes. So number 5 on our list is an IP address. What is an IP address? IP stands for Internet Protocol. That is what an IP stands for. So an IP address here is related to cyber, it's related to computers in the sense that every computer has an IP address. Let's imagine, okay, we have a server, that's the major computer, and then we have clients, that's the other computers. So if me, my own computer now, is going to the server to go and collect information, and I request, okay, this server, please, I need so information. So now we are other computers, we are plenty connected to that particular server. So now the server now has the information. It will be confused. Oh, where am I actually going to deliver this particular information to? You get it? So now, if the computer does not have an address, it doesn't have an IP address, where automatically is this server going to give the information? That's where an IP address matter comes in. So it is a unique address that is given to every computer in a network. That is the definition of an IP address. So we understand this analogy of an IP address, right? So let's imagine me, I have a fashion brand. It's named Judith's Closet. So I, Judith, now I have made a dress from Judith's Closet, right? So I want to deliver this particular dress, okay, to this particular customer that made an order, and I don't have I've called the delivery man. Okay, delivery man, will see this parcel. You are delivering this particular dress to somebody. He will ask me where is the address of that person that I'm delivering the dress to, right? So I will enter in so place is the address. So that's an IP address here. But an IP address, it is open terms, like it is related to a computer. And don't forget, an IP means Internet Protocol. Get it? You'll find on that, right? So now I want to continue on my definition that I was saying about server and internet, all those things. So a server, it connects locally. A server is connecting this computer to that computer, to those devices, to everything together, and all of them are communicating to get information. So now that server actually is just working for that particular organization. It's just like a local area network, locally there. So the internet here is globally. So if you want to connect to a local network, you have to connect through the internet, because the internet is the World Wide Web. So if, like in a computer lab now, we are connecting every devices together just within communicate and share information, we don't actually need an internet if we are communicating within that range of that particular organization, right? That particular place. We don't need an internet, because internet is just worldwide, and us, we just want to communicate locally. That's the LAN network within ourselves there. So there's no need for an internet. But now, if you want to communicate from another place to that particular place, you need an internet to access that server. So the internet will be the one to access that particular server. So just like if I want to enter YouTube now, I want to go on my YouTube, right? There's a server that contains everything about YouTube. So in order for me to access that server, I have to go through the internet. Do we get the analogy? I have to go through that particular internet. The internet is now what is going to access that server for me, get the information from the server and give it to me. Because that internet is for the worldwide. Why the server is just for that particular distance. You understand? So assuming it's just us in the YouTube place now, we want to access in that company, organization, within that place that want to access. We don't actually need the internet. But from another place, we actually need it. So far as our lecture been, it's been a long one, but I just hope all of us are understanding what is here, right? So the next one we're going to talk about is vulnerability. Number 6 is vulnerability. So imagine you are going out of your house, right? You now left your door open and went out. So there's actually a possibility that they will enter your house and steal something. A thief might enter. And there's also a possibility that no thief will enter. So now your house is actually weak because there's a door open. So just like vulnerability, it is the weakness in a system that can allow attackers to exploit. We get it? They are just weaknesses in a system. So imagine I have my phone now. There is no password on my phone. If a thief come and steal it, easy go. No password. I will just use the phone sharp. But now, if there is a password on that phone, at least it will. I know it be the person can actually get access to it, right? But it will be difficult to some extent because the person has to flash the phone or other access, all those things. So vulnerability are just weaknesses in a system that attackers can exploit. Bam. I hope this is getting interesting, right? Those are basic concepts, but we need to get them to be able to move forward, right? So the next on our list, number 7, we have threats. Are you threatening me? That means you can potentially cause harm to that person. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. You will see. You will see. You will see. I'll see what. I'll now start becoming scared. Oh, this person is now a threat to me because this person can actually show me shege. He can show me something. So that's just what threat means here, but in cyber terms. So threat is anything that has the potential to cause harm. Anything that has the potential to cause harm to our system is a threat. Number 8 is malware. Malware is a short form. It stands for malicious software. So what is malicious software? We know malicious is anything that has the potential or can cause harm or is intended to cause harm or damage. Let's say intended to cause harm or damage. That's what malicious is. So malicious software are softwares that has their intention is to cause harm or damage. So let's just use an analogy. Imagine you invite a friend to your house. The friend comes to your house, you trust the person very well, and the person comes into your house. And the person ends up stealing from you, spying on you, taking your information out, and even attacking you. Damage your furniture, is locks your door, and doesn't even allow you to have access to anything. So that evil or that fake friend is malware. That's how malware attacks. It comes like a software that's going to assist you, be good to you, but it ends up turning into a bad friend that is harming you. So that's what a malware. That's an analogy for a manual, and that's what a malware is. So far so good. Hope you're enjoying the lecture. It's getting long, but I think we have 2 more to discuss and then we'll be done with the lecture. So let's go to number 9. Number 9 is risk. Risk is the possibility that something bad could happen or can harm your device or can harm anything. So in cyber here, risk is the possibility that a threat, which we know all the defined threats. Threat is anything that has the potential to cause harm. So risk is a possibility that a threat could exploit a vulnerability. We all know what a vulnerability is their weakness in a system. So risk is the possibility that a threat could exploit a vulnerability to cause harm or damage to your system. So let's imagine we leave our door open. When you leave your door open, it's possible that thief will enter, and it's also possible that a thief will not enter. So the possibility is what makes it a risk, because you are risking it by leaving your door open. Just like the way you have a laptop and you do not install an antivirus to your laptop, right? So it's possible that a virus could tamper on your laptop, a malware could be installed on your laptop or something, but The fact that you did not install a malware or anything is what is talking about the risk. It is risks that is involved. So risks here is the possibility, emphasis on the possibility that something could cause harm or damage. So that's the analogy. So hope you understand what a risk is. So the next on our list is number 10. Our lecture is getting almost done. So number 10 here is encryption. Encryption. Encrypt. So let's imagine I want to send a message to my boyfriend, my baby, and I want to tell him I love you. And I don't want anybody to know what I'm actually sending to my boyfriend. So if we have a secret code, maybe I can write it in some kind of words that only him knows how to translate it. So if I use the language that we used to use to write it, anybody that comes across that message will not actually even know what the message is all about. Except my boyfriend that has the translation, that understands that particular language that we used to describe. So encryption is the same way. It's just like I am trying to send a message through somebody, and I don't want that person to know that this is the message. So I send the message in a different format that only me and that person will have the secret code to that message. So two of us have the secret code to that message. So if that person, the delivery man, holds the message, he will open the message. He will not know what exactly is in that message. So till he delivers it, so the person that is getting the message that understands what is actually in that message. So that's what encryption is all about. So in other words, encryption is the process of converting readable information into unreadable information so that unauthorized people will not have access to it. So there's also another term, decryption. Decryption is actually happens at the end. That is when your boyfriend has gotten the information, and then the process of him converting it to the readable information, converting it to the I love you, is the decryption. So I think we've gone far with today's lecture, and we've gotten the 10 concepts I intend to share with all of us, so that to make learning this course easier for us. So in the whole of this concepts that I've given so far, which do you think is much needed and is more important in cybersecurity? Of course, all of them are important, but I think there's one emphasis laid that's much more important, and I feel like it's vulnerability. Why is it vulnerability? From my own end, you might have your own suggestion, but I feel it's vulnerability because why are we actually studying cybersecurity? It's because we're trying to protect our system from weaknesses, from harm. So the reason why I say vulnerability is because vulnerability is the weakness in a system. So if we are able to fix those vulnerabilities, avoid it, protect it, not having those vulnerabilities, we'll be actually able to protect our systems. So basically, everything we'll be learning is based on vulnerability management. So you can have your own idea. If you have your own idea that you feel like it is much more important to all the concepts, you can share it in the comment section. So we have come to the end of our lecture for today. The next section we are going to be learning about CIA triad, that is confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity. So stay put, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and the bell to subscribe so that it will alert you anytime a new video drops. So I remain your tutor, Judith, and this is Cybersecurity with Judith. So see you in our next lecture. I remain safe. Don't forget to stay safe online, and don't forget to memorize some of these terms so that when we come to the next lecture, we'll be able to understand what it's all about. So stay put and have a nice day. And don't forget, this is Judith and we are Cybersecurity with Judith. Stay blessed. Bye.